So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add our foundation in. So we've got our foundation in at the side. We're going to add our foundation. We have a couple little steps left. So we'll add a foundation, and we're going to add our basement walls. So we're going to assume from the Judson, from this time of the build in the 40s or 50s, we were probably using masonry block and probably had empty cells. So we're going to call this component our basement component. And for the gross area, we are going to look at the entire perimeter of the building. So we're going to consider the entire foundation wall. Notice I haven't highlighted the little slab under, or the little footing underneath the deck. So to find that area, I took the perimeter of the building, 138 linear feet, and multiplied it by what is going to be probably an 8-foot high pour height for the wall. You can see the wall sticking up at 8 inches above the ground right here, as it would for a code requirement. So we know that we have 1,104 square feet of wall area. We're going to leave the orientation unspecified because it's not exposed. So we're going to leave an unspecified orientation. Again, we're going to assume no insulation, so we're going to leave both cavity and continuous R value at 0. These, as you swap out materials for the final project, these are areas that you might make improvements on. So now for wall height, what we're looking at is the actual full height of the wall from the basement floor. So in the little handout that I've given you, you can see that from including the sill plate and the height of the wall minus 4 inches for the floor, we would end up with a 7.79 foot wall height. So we can add that into our wall height. And our depth below grade, same thing as showing you, leaving an 8-inch exposure for the foundation at the top. It's going to take us down 7 feet. From grade line down to the floor line, 7 feet. So we will type in depth below grade at 7. And again, we are not using any insulation. So we don't have any insulation, interior or exterior, to account for. And we're going to go ahead and click Apply. Now, one thing that I like to make sure we pick up is the rim board, and we'll do that in another assembly here. But that should give us all of our masonry blocks and our foundation wall. So I'm going to scroll up, and we will save that.